Oh, honey, let me spill the tea on this Super Bowl halftime showdown that's got everyone from your grandma in Texas to the TikTok crowd buzzing like a hive of caffeinated bees. We're talking about Bad Bunny versus George Strait. And trust me, the drama is thicker than a plot twist in a telenovela. It all kicked off when the NFL and Rock Nation, that's Jay-Z's crew by the way, dropped the Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny as the headliner for 2026 Super Bowl headliner for the 2026. Not enough. Case-specific history examples like the Great Depression era responses or even some modern pop culture clashes. Bad Bunny, real name Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio. No, wait, no, that's not right. Actually, Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio is Bad Bunny, the reggaeton king who's been slaying charts like it's nobody's business. This guy's from Puerto Rico, which is American soil, folks, but sings mostly in Spanish. And that's got some people clutching their pearls harder than at a debutante ball. He's the first Latin trap artist to snag this gig for Super Bowl LX in 2026. And let's be real, his achievements are no joke. From 2020 to 2022, he was the most streamed artist on Spotify worldwide, 3 years straight. That's like being the prom king every year in high school. Hits like Daquiti, Me Porto Bonito, and that whole trap-laced vibe have made him a global sensation, selling out arenas faster than you can say perreo. But oh, the backlash. Conservatives are up in arms, calling it un-American because, gasp, Spanish lyrics? As if the Super Bowl hasn't had Shakira shaking her hips in multiple languages before. Enter the petition that's blowing up change.org like a viral cat video. Started right after the announcement, it's pleading with the NFL to swap Bad Bunny for George Strait, the undisputed king of country. As of today, October 22nd, 2025, it's racked up nearly 70,000 signatures. Yeah, it jumped from 50K to 66K and keeps climbing. The plea? Honor American music's rich heritage. They paint Strait as the embodiment of heartland dunes, with over 60 number 1 hits spanning 4 decades. Think Amarillo by Morning, where he's croning about rodeo dreams, or All My Exes Live in Texas, which is basically the ultimate breakup anthem for anyone who's ever two-stepped through heartbreak. Strait's got that timeless cowboy charm. Born in Poteet, Texas, served in the Army, and built a career without all the flashy drama. Fans say he's the guy who unites generations, from boomers belting out check yes or no at weddings to millennials discovering him on playlists. Why him for the Super Bowl? Well, country music has been snubbed for years in halftime slots. Remember when the show went hip-hop heavy with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Eminem in 2022? Epic, but no twang. Or Rihanna's aerial pregnancy reveal in 2023. Stunning, but again, no boots and hats. Strait's fans argue it's time for some good old Americana, especially with the game being the ultimate US spectacle. But let's get into the juicy reactions because this isn't just about music. It's politics with a beat. Donald Trump himself weighed in saying, I've never heard of him. I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. It's like crazy. Oh, Donnie, sweetie, Bad Bunny's got more streams than your rally crowds have attendees. Maybe update that playlist. Then there's House Speaker Mike Johnson suggesting Lee Greenwood and his God Bless the USA instead. Because nothing says halftime hype like a patriotic ballad from the 80s. And Tomi Lahren, she's out here ranting about Bad Bunny hating ICE and accusing everything of racism. Girl, he canceled a tour over immigration policies. That's called having a conscience, not a conspiracy. Bad Bunny's no stranger to clapbacks. He's been vocal against Trump from way back, even wearing anti-Trump shirts at shows. Remember his 2020 collab with Residente calling out the former prez? Fiery. On the flip side, Bad Bunny handled the shade like a pro during his SNL hosting stint on October 4th. In his monologue, he deadpanned, I'm doing the Super Bowl halftime show, and I'm very happy about it. I think everyone is happy about it, even Fox News. Cue the laughs. The guy's got comedic timing sharper than his outfits. And honestly, why the hate? Bad Bunny's a trailblazer, blending what I get thrown with trap and pop, collaborating with everyone from Balvin to Cardi B. His 2022 album, Un Verano Sin Ti, was the first all-Spanish record to top the Billboard 200 for weeks. He's got Grammys, sold-out tours, and even dabbled in WWE. Talk about versatile. Critics say this pick is the NFL broadening its appeal, reaching Latino fans who make up a huge chunk of viewers. Rock Nation has been curating diverse lineups since 2019. J-Lo and Shakira in 2020, celebrating Latin roots. The Weeknd in 2021 with that meme-worthy mirror maze. Usher gliding on skates in 2024. It's evolution, baby. Now, scrolling through X, formerly known as Twitter, but we all still call it that, the takes are wild. One user posted, "Petition for George Strait over Bad Bunny? Sign me up. I want real music, not whatever that is." Another countered, "Y'all mad at Bad Bunny beloved when Eminem kneeled. Hypocrites." A thread from Saving Country Music breaks it down. Is this petition a real shot for country or just distracting from bigger issues like why Nashville stars get overlooked? They've got a point. Strait's 73 now, still touring like a boss, but is he halftime material? Imagine him strumming Carrying Your Love with Me under those lights, confetti raining down. Poetic, but Bad Bunny? Expect high-energy dances, pyrotechnics, and maybe a surprise guest like Rosalia. The divide is clear. Older fans want nostalgia, younger ones crave the global vibe. And speaking of global, this controversy echoes bigger cultural clashes. Remember the uproar over J-Lo's pole dance in 2020? Or when the Maroon 5 got flack for being safe in 2019? Super Bowl halftimes are lightning rods. Fans on Reddit are debating. One thread says Bad Bunny shouldn't perform, but not for xenophobic reasons. Maybe because his explicit lyrics need censoring or the show's too mainstream for his edge. Fair, but come on, they've bleeped out worse. MAGA folks are even threatening boycotts, with Turning Point USA planning counter-programming, as if skipping the commercials wasn't already a thing. Humor me for a sec. Imagine Strait and Bad Bunny teaming up. In George in his Wranglers, Bunny in his flashy fits, duetting on a bilingual I Cross My Heart. Chaos, but iconic. Or Trump trying to pronounce Bad Bunny at a rally. Bad Bunny sounds like a rejected Disney villain. See, this mess is entertaining. It highlights how music is a mirror to society. Who's American enough? What's real entertainment? Strait represents tradition. Bunny, innovation. Both valid, but the petition is turning it into a culture war. Wrapping this gossip session, whether you're Team Twang or Team Trap, the 2026 show is gonna be talked about for ages. Will the NFL budge? Doubt it. Contracts are ironclad. But hey, if you're eating up this Hollywood-level shade like I am, hit that subscribe button to Star Scope Hollywood. Because, darling, if we don't spill the tea, who will? And seriously, subscribe. It's free, and you'll get alerts before your nosy neighbor does. Until next time, keep the drama coming.